Mario and Toad, best buds, or always together? So that's an interesting description.
I can get that they're friends.
Yeah.
They have gone on at least one adventure in their dreams. In your dreams, Toad. And, like, they both are more or less people who look after the safety of the princess.
Yeah.
I might have gone with, like, the royal guard or something.
Yeah, that would have been
We want to move the royal part out and address that specifically to Peach for these.
So, yeah, like, it is interesting to describe them in this way, as just always together, always, like, paired. Maybe Mario and Toad hang out a lot more when when there isn't a crisis for Mario to deal with.
Yeah, I can imagine they have a lot to connect over, such as the terrible things that Peach has done to both of them over the many, many years.
Yeah, they have both been on Peach's bad side in some really bad ways.
Yeah, and been like, she always gets kidnapped. And it's us who have to try to contain all the chaos.
Yeah, and just, can you believe all the other Toad guards? They have their spears and they never use them.
Like, we don't even have to give you weapons, you just jump on people. Like, I saw you doing it once, and then I jumped on people. Guess what? It works! Just fucking body them. It's not that hard, guys.
Mario and Yoshi, the famous combo.
Horse and rider.
And the original Japanese Meikonbi, great combo, or like well-oiled machine. It's like Meikonbi is a term itself specifically that it has that kind of meaning of like they're a great pair. They work well. They work together extremely well. It's a well-oiled machine. Like they've known each other since Mario was a baby. Mario has known Yoshi for his entire life, basically. So, like, they have a very good connection.
The interesting thing about that is that Mario and Toad, friends. Mario and Yoshi, just working together.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily friends, but they do accomplish a lot.
Yeah.
I don't imagine a lot of people choose to hang out with Yoshi. Especially because it could be mating season at some point and then everything goes to hell.
Yeah, I could see Mario choosing to hang out with Yoshi now and again. Probably not as much as he'd hang out with Toad.
About as much as he might hang out with somebody after work.
Yeah.
For beer. Or something.
And I mean, also, like,
a company-sponsored event. Yoshi
isn't, like, a member of the Mushroom Kingdom court. He's a foreign dignitary.
Yeah, if that.
He's the ambassador for the Yoshi's Island.
Mm-hmm.
So he's...
And I still don't think he knows how to speak English. Or the equivalent.
Yeah, he can communicate well enough.
He can at least communicate to Mario because of their, like, years-long connection here.
Yeah.
So,
like, he communicates well enough that the members of the royal court can have foreign relations in some meaningful way. Mario and Boo, old acquaintances, or in the original Japanese, longtime associates. Now,
death follows me.
The first time that we saw a Boo named Boo, it may or may not have been this Boo. It was the one that was part of the Three Musty Fears in Mario RPG. You remember them?
Yep.
But aside from that, Boo has shown up in a couple of the sports games. He was in the parties, the last party. He was one of the big hosts. He's been the thief character in all of the previous parties, although that was more like Boos in general.
There were Boos in general in Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
Yes, also in Mario 3, there were Boos.
So it's back when Mario was a baby, he had encountered Boos.
That's right.
In the general sense.
So...
Though that is a little weird to be like, oh yeah, we definitely know each other. I know death.
I mean, we know that boos are like their own species.
Yes.
Boos can be born as boos.
Yes, which is very interesting.
So, like, it's not necessarily this is something that was alive and died.
Mm-hmm.
So, it just, I guess there's just, at some point in Mario's unknown history, he and this one particular Boo got to know each other. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would say maybe this Boo was, like, one of the forest Boos, or something like that, but he's not green. All of the... Oh, no, that's right. The other Boos in Bo's mansion were white. Mm-hmm. It was only Bo that was green. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. So it could be that he was one of the Boos in Bo's...
Yeah, they were merely
thing.
acquainted at that point. And
yeah.
Yes, I remember you from way back when. And Mario going, "Are you sure?"
It's like, yeah, you were wearing the same hat.
You were the same as always, my friend.
Wario and Boo, Spooky Spoil Sports or Mean Team. So, then that's specifically Ichiwaru Nakama. So Nakama versus is like it's usually used for like a group of friends that like they or like a team that works together towards something. And Ichiwaru being just mean. So like they are the mean team. They are the team that is good at being mean.
Yeah, I can imagine that if a Boo approached Wario with the intent of being like, "You want to stir some shit up?" He'd go, "Yeah!"
And vice versa, Boos love scaring people.
Mm-hmm.
That's like their whole reason for existing.
Mm-hmm. So if like Wario could pull a prank using a Boo,
yeah,
they would have a laugh riot.
Yeah.